What's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on YouTube watching Big Block Blu-ray? It's been a long time since I said that. What's going on, guys? You've asked for it. I'm delivering another Blu-ray update. It's been months since I've done one of these. But the cool thing about doing this update this long is that every single movie I'm about to talk about, I've watched. I also have a stack over here that I haven't watched yet, but this stack is big enough that I can do an update and I can also talk about all the films a little bit. So it's not as massive an update as I used to do, but it's still big. As you guys know, I've gotten into DJing. If you haven't checked out any of my DJ videos, go back and check out my last few videos. I did a gig log. I also did a mix, and I'm ready to post my second mix up here on YouTube also. So that'll be coming here shortly as well. But anyway, let's get into all these movies. Yeah, I got a little bit of everything here. And like I said, I've seen them all, so I can talk about them a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys are glad to see me back doing a Blu-ray update. It's been a long time. But like I said, they're not going to be as frequent as they used to be. And, you know, it is what it is. So as I always do, let's get into the non-slip covers first. I actually checked this one out last night with a Papa Duke. That's Get Out. Actually really enjoyed this. It was pretty how do I say, it was pretty predictable. I pretty much guessed the ending of the movie, even though it says I thought it said on here somewhere like you'll never guess the ending. But anyway, yeah, it has, you know, a twist or whatnot. But real solid acting in this. Me and my dad both really enjoyed it, and got it for $9.77 at Games Plus. Shout out to them. I know the guy from Games Plus watches my videos, so shout out to you, man. Yeah, always giving me great deals over there, and I enjoyed this flick. I thought it was pretty good and had a good twist on it. Another one I got for Games Plus for $5, and it's Masterminds. I thought going into this I was going to hate this movie. I thought this was going to be so stupid. I saw the preview and I laughed a few times, so I thought for $5 I'll give it a go. And it came with a digital copy, which I sold for like $3. So basically paid like $2 for this movie, and I really enjoyed it. Just knowing that this was a true story or based on a true story, I watched all the special features. I went on YouTube and I watched interviews about the real guy that this character is, that Zach Galifianakis plays. And it's like a new age Dumb and Dumber, in my opinion. I mean, it's to me, it was very funny. If you guys like Dumb and Dumber, you like that kind of comedy, this is definitely one. Watch the trailer first. If it makes you laugh, then this movie will definitely make you laugh. Found this at Best Buy, I don't remember, a few months ago. That's Miss Doubtfire. Everybody knows about this film. It's a funny film. Robin Williams, rest in peace. And yeah, great classic comedy. Another one to go along with that, Major Payne, Damon Wayans. It's another one I grew up with, and it's a lot of fun. It's got horrible reviews on Blu-ray.com. I was putting these into my collection on Blu-ray.com, and it has like half a star. But I mean, it's not a bad movie. I think it's fun. But anyway, Major Payne. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's old school. Another one I got from Games Plus for $9.77. That's Bleed for This with Miles Teller. I really enjoyed this one. But you know, it's another one based on a true story about this boxer, and I didn't know anything about this guy, and it was a real interesting story to see. I liked the Roberto Duran movie a little bit better, but this was another solid boxing movie, man. Like it's really hard for them to make boxing movies that aren't good, because they're just so full of heart and passion and determination and all that good stuff. Here's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's Deep Blue Sea. A corny shark movie, but it's so great, man. The special effects are even not that great, but man, it's a great movie. It's got LL Cool J. It's got Samuel L. Jackson, Thomas Jane, The Punisher. Great film. Just check it out if you haven't seen it and you like shark movies. Definitely give this a watch. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. Here's one that everyone talks about that they love, and I like it, but I don't love it as much as everybody else, and that's Billy Madison. I thought this was funny, but I like Happy Gilmore a lot better. And, you know, it's one of those Adam Sandler movies where he was knocking them out of the park back in the day. And I can't believe I didn't have this in my collection, but yeah, I think Best Buy had it for like $5, so I ended up picking it up. And yeah, I mean, it's got a bunch of special features on it and stuff, so I want to give this one a watch again. It's been many years since I've seen that one. But those are all the non-slip covers. Now let's get into some of these beautiful slips. I just literally got done watching this film, and I really enjoyed it. Got it for $9.77 at Games Plus with the code, and that's LIFE, with Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson. Fantastic space movie. It's very plausible about like what could really happen when we encounter life eventually, that I know we will at some point. Once our technology gets good enough for us to get out there and find it. This is man, it's a nail biter, man. This will make you chew all your fingernails off of all your fingers, or make you smoke 18 cigarettes if that's how you handle anxiety, or make you whatever you do to that when you get nervous, this will make you do it. Man, I really enjoyed this film, and the very, very, very ending, the last scene, I guessed it. It was predictable, but you know, I can't wait. I hope they make a Life 2. I mean, I really do. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, man, check it out. I don't want to spoil anything. I love space films. Sci-fi is my favorite genre, so this was right up my alley, and I really enjoyed it. There's so many good space movies now with Interstellar and Gravity and Life, and I mean, there's so many good ones. But yeah, man, definitely give this a watch if you haven't seen it yet. Go pick it up. It's really good. I checked this one out a few days ago with my son. That's the Batman Lego movie, or the Lego Batman movie. Just another solid edition of these. Just as good as the Lego movie, if not better. You know, really fun. A lot of fun jokes and cameos and all kinds of cool characters in this. And yeah, just another clever movie, man, by these guys. They know how to do them, and that's another great one. Another one I saw the preview for in another kids movie. You know, I got kids, so that I thought I was gonna love, and I ended up really loving it. And that's Sing. Some great music in this. It's music that I grew up with, so that's another reason why I enjoyed it so much. And of course, I'm really getting into music now with DJing and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed this film. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's kind of like an American Idol, you know, cartoon. But like all these guys are trying to sing, and it's really good, man. A lot of good music in it, a lot of good jokes, and I really enjoyed that one. Another one I got at Games Plus with the slip. That's The Founder with Michael Keaton. I enjoyed this one as well. It was really well acted. A fun story, or not fun, but interesting story. And yeah, just a good all-around movie. I mean, is it one that you have to buy for $15 and put in your collection? Probably not. I mean, you could watch it once. Like if it's on Netflix or something like that, check it out. But, you know, I just really wanted to see it because the story interests me. And that's, you know, that's what I got. And how many more times will I watch this? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it again in 10 years or something. But, you know, it's just another one that's going to sit in my collection forever. But really a good movie. Another one I got at Games Plus for $9.77, Split, with, what's his name? The guy from X-Men. James McAvoy. Great acting in this film. My God, man, he plays like 8 different characters. It says in the movie that he has 21 different characters or something like that, but he only really plays like 6 or 7. But I mean, he only really plays 6 or 7 different characters, and he does them all so well. And like you can immediately tell who he is when he changes character. Outstanding performance from him. Everyone talks about the twist at the end. It wasn't that big of a twist to me. I mean, and they didn't really like tie it in that good either. But anyway, you know, I look forward to if they expand this universe. You know, it'd be cool. But his character was a little weird at the end too, about when they were trying to explain like. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it, but if you haven't seen Split, it's a good one from M. Night Shyamalan. He was returning to form, so give it a watch just for the acting alone. Another good movie I got at Games Plus, $12.77 with the code. That's Gold with Matthew McConaughey. Incredible how this guy changes his body. I mean, just gets fat and skinny and ugly, and then the next thing he's Man of the Year, and you know, it's crazy, but anyway, another incredible performance by Matthew McConaughey. Real good movie. Again, it has, you know, kind of a twist at the end, and just real solid flick, man. If you haven't seen this one, give it a watch. It's real good, and I'll definitely be checking it out again. And it's beautiful slipcover. I got to get all these stickers off all these movies before I put them in my collection. Another one I found at Best Buy that I had to grab, and that's Juice with Tupac. Great, movie from back in the day when I was growing up, and it came with this nice slip. I think it was like $10. And yeah, just one of those hood movies that's really good. There's a bunch of these out there, Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, and this one ranks up there right with them, man. I really enjoy this film, and Tupac is probably my favorite rapper of all time, so definitely wanted to grab that. Another great-looking slipcover and a good, decent movie is Morgan. I really enjoyed this one. Again, little predictable, but it's sci-fi, right up my alley, my favorite genre. We've got robots and different things like that. And again, it's another future that I could see happening, in the next 30, 40, who knows, maybe even sooner. 30, 40 years. I mean, there's no telling what they're going to be doing with computers and stuff, From when I was a kid to when now my son is a kid, it's only been, 25 years. It's crazy. So anyway, yeah, another good film. A good one on, characters studying the human condition, and what we will do when robots start taking over and things like that. So definitely give that a watch if any of that interests you. And last but not least, for the slipcovers, I got this lenticular edition of Bambi. I grabbed it at Best Buy. I grabbed this because I got all the other lenticular collector's editions from Best Buy, so wanted to add this one to the collection. Of course, Bambi's a classic. Everybody knows Bambi. I don't have to talk about it. My kids haven't seen it yet. They're way more into these new age cartoons than the old ones, so we'll break it out soon enough, but it's just a beautiful slip that I wanted to have in my collection, so I grabbed it. Now it's time for some Steelbooks. Of course, everyone knows I had to grab the Fate of the Furious Steelbook. I have all the other Steelbooks that look like this one, with no inside artwork, and the Best Buy exclusives. They all have the number on the back and on the spine. So this is number 8. Number 8. That's so crazy. Just watching the first Fast and the Furious, when I remember when that came out, I would have never imagined there had been 8 of these films. This one is solid. I mean, it's over the top. The stunts are stupid. They defy physics. They have no control over gravity, or they have no common sense on any of that. But Charlize Theron was pretty good. I thought I was going to hate this movie when I saw the preview, because I was like, why the hell would Vin Diesel start trying to kill his own people when he spent 7 movies talking about family? But the story is actually decent, like the way they spun it. I mean, you can kind of say, okay, I see where they're coming from and this and that, but The Rock, Jason Statham, they're all good, and all the other guys, Ludacris, all that, they all play their role well, and it was a good addition. Who knows where they're going to go after this? I've heard people say space, and I'm just like, that is so stupid, but who knows? I mean, they're just getting dumber and dumber, and people keep going to see them. So another Steelbook I grabbed was the Power Rangers. I just watched this a week or so ago, and a beautiful Steelbook, beautiful artwork on the inside and all that. Super glossy Steelbook. The movie, now it also came with this comic book. The movie I thought was okay. The beginning, the high school cliches, we've seen it so many times. The weirdo, and the jock, and the nerd, and the bully, but I mean, I get it. This is Power Rangers, so they were trying to go off the cartoon, or not cartoon, but the TV show, and they're just kind of recreating it, and it makes sense that they did all that. But I'm just kind of tired of seeing all that. But it was cool once they did turn into the Rangers and get their powers, and pretty cool fight scenes and all that. Overall, solid flick. I mean, it wasn't terrible. I thought I was going to hate it probably, but no, it wasn't bad. And this Steelbook's really nice, so add it to the collection. Another Steelbook I got way back. It's been a long time. And a movie that I didn't think I was going to like, but I really enjoyed. That's La La Land. Just a beautiful Steelbook here, and I wasn't even going to buy this movie, honestly. I was going to rent it out of Redbox. But when I saw this Steelbook, I was like, man, I need to get it. The colors are so beautiful, and I love Emma Stone. I think she's a fantastic actress, and Ryan Gosling, I like him too. So terrific chemistry in this movie. Great film, great movie, good music. So all around, I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I thought that I wouldn't. One I got from my boy Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. I'm sure he'll be watching this at some point. He sold me this, I think, for $10. It's hard for me to remember, but the Passengers 4K Steelbook. Again, another beautiful glossy Steelbook. Just unbelievably nice, these Steelbooks. It has the 4K and the 3D and the Blu-ray. So this is how I want my Steelbooks from now on, Best Buy. Come on. Give me the 4K, give me the 3D, and give me the Blu-ray. Forget about the DVD. DVD's over with. You've done upgraded twice from DVD. Stop putting them in the Blu-rays and charging me more. Take it out, charge me less, or put these in it and charge me the $35 or whatever it is. That's fine. But they keep doing this, 4K and Blu-ray, and then Blu-ray and DVD, and then blah, 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 blah. Forget about the DVD. Let it die. Anyway, another great film. I really enjoyed this one. Great acting between these two. A great character study on space travel and being alone, and, just all the feelings that you would go through in this film. I mean, it's very well acted and well thought out, and a good, great story. And again, another beautiful space movie. Like I said, there's so many nice space movies now that I'm in heaven. And last but not least, for the Steelbooks, had to grab John Wick 2. I have the first John Wick Steelbook. It's usually on display somewhere back there. Anyway, it's a super nice edition that I got from China or somewhere. But anyway, I sold the DVD of this, so I don't have the DVD copy. But I got the Blu-ray. And just an amazing Steelbook. I love the red. And another great, great, great looking Steelbook. And a really great movie. I enjoyed it a lot, just like the first one. Thought it was action-packed, real good. And there you go. I hope they make a John Wick 3, honestly. Now, last but not least, I got a few 4Ks. And this other special edition. I got the Logan special edition. I didn't like the Logan Steelbook. I didn't like the art of it, and I didn't have the other X-Men movies in Steelbook. So I went with this edition of Logan. It's like a digibook, and yes, it's got the black and white edition, the regular Blu-ray, and then it has, like a book of pictures and things like that, and then a DVD of special features. Again, another great edition. A great movie. I thought it was really good. A lot of people have it as like their favorite movie of the year and things like that. I thought it was good. I mean, real good, but I don't know about my favorite movie of the year. I mean, solid X-Men flick. I mean, honestly. And I'm sorry to see Hugh Jackman go, but I mean, the dude's been doing it forever, so I can't blame him. I mean, he put his time in, he put his work in. So whoever steps into Wolverine after him has got a big shoes to fill. But yeah, just great performances all around. Beautiful edition of this. And I'm really glad to have that in the collection. And then I got a couple of 4Ks I got from Aaron. Thank you again. Shout out, Aaron Rodriguez. He got me Kong Skull Island. I believe I paid $10 or $15 for this. Don't really remember. I can't remember. But anyway, beautiful edition. I saw this movie in the theater with my dad when it came out, and I really enjoyed it, man. Like, I really did not like the Peter Jackson King Kong. It was way too long and way too drawn out, and the CGI wasn't good. This one, they fixed all that, man. Kong comes out at the very beginning. He starts kicking ass, and it was just a thrill ride all the way through. So definitely give that a watch if you haven't seen it yet. And last but not least, I got this beautiful edition of the Mummy Ultimate Trilogy 4K, Blu-ray and digital HD. It opens up. It's a digipack, I guess you call it. Digibook, digipack, whatever. And yeah, great edition. I haven't seen any of these movies in such a long time that I don't remember them that well. I do remember them, Brandon Fraser, and I remember the Sand, mummy guy or whatever, but I don't really remember these movies that well. I just remember enjoying them, so they're good, like summer popcorn type movies. I'm gonna have to pop these in and watch them again sometime. But anyway, glad to have this in the collection. And that'll do it for this update. Like I said, I got a stack of probably 10 more over here that I haven't seen yet. So the way I'm going to do these updates now, since I'm not doing them as often, is I want to go ahead and watch the movies and then give you a short, opinion on it. So in case if you're going back and forth about buying them, maybe my stupid opinion will help you decide. So anyway, guys, Big Block Blu-ray in the house. Big Block DJ coming soon with another mix. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I always say, we will see you next time.